Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Sunday, August 7th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Of course, per usual, do keep in mind this is general for the day for all 12 signs, so just take what resonates. But let's begin by pulling some Wisdom Oracle and see where the reading goes. Alrighty, Spirit, what do we have for Sunday the 7th? Okay, it's a decent amount. Not for you, truth be told, and peace. Before speaking upon them, let's pull some tarot for each one. Interesting. Using the Mystic Mondays deck. I do feel like there's a reminder of a situation that you're wrapped up with throughout this Sunday that's not for you. Whether that's home, work, it could be a connection or multiple, could be more than one of what I just mentioned. But it's this day that serves as a reminder, energy-wise or just action-wise or result-wise, or more than one, is what's not meant for you, okay? I'm now hearing weird occurrences. What feels like coincidences, but really is the work of spirit at hand. But you could see the truth in a situation or just want somebody to admit the truth. Somebody could just, at random moments throughout the day, or multiple people could just be admitting something to you. Don't be surprised. But I do feel like there is that sort of awkward piece about the day, okay? It definitely will feel like a Sunday. They're saying I can predict. But let's pull for the peace card first. Okay, it feels like we're each individually manifesting throughout this day in a very peaceful manner. It's a reminder that you are in a peaceful way making something come to be, okay? And there's a reminder through a smaller peaceful manifestation, okay? Let's pull one more for peace. Yeah, it feels like you're reminded through a situation that your world is manifesting into something different. It's going to be more peaceful moving forward due to a big switch up or some small adjustments depending on how that works for you individually. But I do feel like this day does remind you in general, your life is changing, okay, moving forward. So don't expect it to be the same as you're experiencing throughout this Sunday or have been recently. But I do feel as if there are certain truths you do discover throughout the day where you have to have patience. I do feel like you need to just balance oneself out around halfway through this Sunday or halfway through a situation, say it takes up half your day or something of the sort. However you're going to go about that, it's going to benefit you greatly. But I do feel like in the moments you do spend alone throughout this Sunday, whether it's the majority of the day, the whole day, part of it, bear with me as I struggle, you need to have patience with the truths that you come to or Spirit provides you with. I do feel as if being the center card for the reading, there's a lot of truths you're needing to re-examine or just come to be one with, okay? Whether they're stemming from other people and or stemming from one's alone time. Interesting. The Three of Cups in reverse for the Not For You card. I do feel like if it's not, it feels like it could be more than one person that you're not bonding with or not connecting with, or you're just reminded of a situation where you don't feel like celebrating, okay? What doesn't bring that celebratory energy out of you, what doesn't make you feel excited, alive, or just even worthy, I feel the need to say, it's not for you. That could be a situation, say, again, living at home. It could be, say, a state or a county if you're thinking about or are planning on moving in the future. It could be people, but it could be more than one situation, right? More than one thing. I do feel like there's a focus on needing to just sail towards what's right for you when the time is right. And I do feel like there are some positives about this day, but it's just a huge reminder throughout the Sunday. I crave change. I desire change. Things will switch up, but it feels like you're a little bit on guard, okay, or just ready to charge forth, or both. Wanting the finer things in life, or just better for oneself. Don't feel bad about that. Yeah, it just feels like there's a focus on a financial new beginning in one way, shape, or form. But you could also be experiencing gifting of money, receiving money, making money, you name it. Okay, I just heard looking at cash with admiration. But I do feel you are being pushed to be honest with oneself, right? Whether it's a level of honesty that is you're expressing to yourself that you already knew, or just to remind oneself, or again, it could be a new sense of just that. But I do feel as if you're also going to find that it's quite natural to be honest with other people. And people could just be telling you how they feel right off like the bat, or just randomly, and you may not know how to respond, or you may have a quick response. But regardless, it's a day of truth and honesty, and just a lot of speaking, even if you're within your own hermit mode, whether you're speaking a lot and or spirit speaking a lot to you. Okay, just be clear as to what you actually mean, because I feel like people will come to quick conclusions as to what they are assuming you're trying to communicate. I hope that makes sense. But I do feel like there's a lot rolling around in one's mind, regardless of what you're wrapped up with throughout this Sunday. Okay, I do feel as if it's a day where you need to keep the motivation alive in regards to what you want to ride towards. Okay, a little bit of fun here and there throughout this Sunday, but don't overdo it, as I feel your energy resources need to spill over into Monday for one reason or another. Okay, a lot to accomplish in the upcoming week, upcoming days. You may have some time to replenish and do just that, but for some you won't. Okay, it's a day where you potentially are pushed to adjust your perspective, or you just want others to adjust the way they're viewing or thinking about things. If you go into a situation feeling, or wake up feeling quite pessimistic or negative, spirit, or through other people, or just to you, will push you to adjust your perspective, period. I just heard 721 as I looked at that on the timestamp. Do look up that angel number meaning. But yeah, I just feel like the fruits of your labor are coming into play throughout this day in one way, shape, or form. And you're thinking about nicer weather, thinking about or more ideal weather for you, what you find enjoyable in one way, shape, or form. I'm now hearing your paths are aligning. Your paths are aligning. There's either somebody that you're being guided towards, as far as so your paths can align, whether that wraps up to or is due to a move, a residence, a move of with your career, or it could be that change already happened and your paths are aligning, you and somebody else in a situation throughout this day. However it works for you, spirit, the universe is at work to make sure you meet somebody or bond with somebody specific. Okay, you deserve it is now what I'm getting. Okay, now hearing interesting. I just feel as if there's a focus on what needs to be left behind. A sunset as well, potentially, or a sunrise needing to be focused upon. But if you look at this card, there's just a focus on what's going to be left behind, or what has been, or both. But more so needing to remember what's still going to be existing within one situation. What do you still have to be grateful for? How can I make the best until the best? All right. It's this Sunday that reminds you have a lot to be grateful for. But I feel as if we're each embodying this Queen of Pentacles way of being. Peaceful, caring, but very much focused on our finances, our career. Don't be surprised if this Sunday entails the producing of, or just the watching of, certain money and career tarot readings, okay? Or the discussions of just that. I feel as if you're trying to protect your money, or the making of which opportunities need to be protected. And that may come into play in a little bit of a defensive way. Energy won't be amazing throughout this day to an extent. It'll feel peaceful, like we said, but certain moments will feel a bit anxious in the air, or just a bit off. You'll be guided to a tarot reading, I feel I need to say, whether that's at the beginning of the day or the end. Very, very significant, okay? There's something to learn. that you wouldn't be able to teach oneself, even if you're a tarot reader. I just feel like it's a day where you're reminded that things need to change, right? Once again, to wrap this reading up, but I do feel as if you could be very much depleted. And so the peace in the air will feel somewhat comforting, but then the reminders will pop up that things do need to change moving forward, period. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Have an amazing Sunday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.